What's good, YouTube? Make sure to check out Dwayne from Tourist Movement, newly signed on. Yeah, make sure you check it out, and if you want to be a part of the dance video, then you can make sure you get at me, Miles, or Dwayne, and you will see what we can do and our availability. This video is about Nigerian families. Have you noticed that there's always a form of stock cube or stock cube like Maggie or no cube inside the Nigerian family's house? It's always there. We have like non-related uncles and aunties where we have to greet them. They get angry every time we say hello or hi. We have to say Kedu or Kakan, or depending on what tribe you're on. Most are in the image thing where they'll act like a totally new person whenever they see a family member, not a family member, or old friend, or someone that we don't keep in contact with, like some next drama change. We're like, Tedmond, no. Hello. Obviously, my dad doesn't do that, but yeah, Nigerian families do that. Like aunts and uncles always ask the male child whether or not they have a girlfriend back. Tedmond, have you got a girlfriend? Awkward. Have you noticed, all my Nigerians, have you noticed that we're constantly watched? We're constantly watched by our parents every time we go into like a stranger or a guest. We go to someone else's house, like they watch you if you mess up. I'm telling you, it's madness. Oh, another thing that pisses me off, we're not allowed in the living room whenever there's a guest here. It's just like, I remember one time I went inside the living room, I stayed inside the living room when the guest was here. The way I got the dirtiest look, like. A majority of the Nigerian dads have either Jeeps, Hondas, Mercedes, or Jaguars. And most of them are the same make. So there's this thing where me and my dad are like, there's definitely a Nigerian in that Jaguar. And it's that real. They have the best greetings ever. I mean, the best greetings. It is mad. How can we be like, how can I see one of my uncles greet another uncle and he was like this? Oga. Oh, that was live. And then the other one was like the handshake wouldn't do it, and he go, and he click, and then the click, the handshake, yeah, the clap, like I had ringing in my ears. It was that mad. All my Nigerians, have you clocked that there's some succulent pot of stew, yeah, or stew sauce or soup full of assorted meats? When I mean succulent assorted meats, yeah, and it's out there in the kitchen waiting for you. So if you mess up, fatality. Have you clocked in most Nigerians' homes, yeah, there's always a room that's locked. You can never go in there. If you go in there, straight fatality. When they watch Crime Watch, you make sure you're not in the room or you're not within their peripheral vision. Because if they're watching Crime Watch and on their peripheral vision, they'll get onto you. They'll be like, look at these delinquencies. Oh my god. You better not go outside with them, yeah, I'll finish if you do. They'll come out with the next thing as if, especially if it's near. If it's near, you're finished. Parents' evening. Pete. Put the glasses back on because it's that Pete. You tried your best to be the best of what you do within that. When they tell you that it's coming up, you better be good because they'll, oh man. But it's one of them ones where back in the day, this was in St. Mary's, primary school, you just try to be the best in everything you do at that period of time when the teachers have told you that parents' evening is coming, and yet some teachers are spiteful, so they'll try to get at you. They'll in their head they'll be like, I see what you do, it's not gonna work. You're still gonna get in trouble. It's one of them ones, they'll hit you with the heaviest complaint, and then they'll try soften it up with some little thing. Tedmond was very bad, very talkative, he won't listen in lesson, but he did get a 10 out of 10 in his spelling test. Father. I remember when I got that, and this was a long time ago. The look I got it was that real that I was scared. And the thing is, I looked at my teacher and I looked back, and I tried not to look at my dad, because if you look at them, you can't keep eye contact with them if you're in the wrong and you've done something bad, because it's like you've wounded their ego. They've swollen their pride, because they'll be like, okay. And the worst one are the teachers that will go onto it. They'll just rub it in even more. They'll be like, oh, is there something at home that's going on? And you know them ones, when they say that, you just had to sigh, just like, just take it in. I don't know, understand why they'll do that. And then I remember one teacher did that to me, and then they smirked. Oh no. And then when you get it at home, you just like, another thing, beatings. The worst one is beatings. Beatings. The thing is, our punishments are mad. It's like some old traditional punishments. There was one where you have to hold your ears and then squat, and then you keep on squatting. The worst one is kneeling down, putting your hands up and face the wall. That was but the worst one is the one where you have to hop one leg on the floor, put one leg in the air, bend it, and then touch your toes to the other one, and then hold your ear or hold your back. Oh my gosh, we got it bad. And then those ones. And the thing is, what we don't know is that it's mad exercise, but at the time we'll cry, and if you cry, it will just increase the punishment. The worst one is the strokes. There's the strokes of cane when you're in the wrong. And the thing is, if you dodge them, you either start again, or you receive it even more. You just receive it even more, or they'll double it, triple it. And the worst one, you get it bad. Like my people, if you're the oldest and then you will do something wrong, haven't you realized that it goes up in odd numbers? Like there's odd numbers. I got it odd numbers. Say I'm the oldest, and then there's one below me, and there's one below me. There's one below her, basically. And if you all do something wrong, I'll get something like, let's say 11, and then she will get maybe half or just below what I've got because she's younger than me, and then he'll get below her because he's younger than her. And then if you mess up, the thing is, the little ones will mess up. They wouldn't mean to mess up, but they mess up unconsciously, and they know that they're not gonna get as much as the oldest. And then the oldest and the youngest will say, like, look at your hands, and they'll start making fun of you. Oh no, that was stress, man. That was stress. It's that stressful that I'm thinking I might just do a hat change still. It's that stress, I have to do a hat change. Oh man, it's pain. It's really pain. Worst one are insults. Like insults in their own language, because I'm Igbo, I'm half Igbo, and it's mad. So, but my dad knows a couple of the tribes and languages, so I remember there were certain words that I've heard before he must have said to someone else, or just out of anger said it to us. Like there's ici on popon, or onyazu, oni, everything. We just got mad. It was just pain. But we gotta have love for them. I gotta have love for them. Is that real? Anyway, that's me done. I don't know when I'm gonna make another video, but hopefully it'll be soon. Hit me up with topics that you want me to talk about, and make sure you check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel. Peace out.
Me and my niggas tryna get it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Hit that house, they tell me is you with it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Home invasion was persuasive. From 9 to 5, I know it's vacant, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. They wasn't. I fucked Shireen and went